Today, we're in Brooklyn, New York at Keith Lee's own food festival being done with Complex. It's called the Family Style Food Festival, and it's the first ever Complex food festival in New York City.
This food festival is like a maze. There's food everywhere.
The amount of people at this event is bananas. Keith Lee really brought all of New York out here.
This line is crazy.
And at this event, there are over 40 diverse restaurants here, and a lot of New York heavy hitters are here, like Lucali, Katz's, Winston Bakery. The plan is to try as much as we can, and in classic Keith Lee fashion, we're gonna do a live review on each from 1 to 10, of course.
Very low.
Also, at the end of the video, I'm gonna rate Keith Lee's food festival from 1 to 10 and let you know how he did. If I had to give Keith Lee a score, I'm gonna give it. Now I have high expectations because I've been to a lot of food festivals, so now it's just time to eat. Let's do it. This guy is the pizza legend, Mr. Lucali himself. If this guy's making the pies, the Lucali's like even better than it already is. All right, Lucali made by the OG man. If the dude is making it, it's even better than it normally is. Normally Lucali is like an 8.2, this is an 8.5. All right, if I see Katz's, I have to get it. That's one of the best sandwiches in New York or maybe the country. I'm curious to see what they got. You either go corned beef or pastrami. I'm not sure what they're going here, but either way I'm getting it. If it's Katz's, it's gotta be good. All right, Katz's Deli corned beef, always my favorite. Oh man. Katz's gets a 8.5, it's usually a 9. But I can't find any deli mustard. So that's what it gets 8.5 for, but still so good even without the mustard. So one thing I've noticed about this food festival that's different is that there's different rooms with different foods. So you kind of have to like find where they're at. It's not so obvious. I still don't know where some of the rooms are. All right, this is the Peking duck sandwich from the sandwich board. It's Peking duck with a duck sauce mustard and hoisin on a bolo bao, which I've never seen before. This bread is super interesting. Try it out. Whoa. The duck sauce mustard is tangy, mustardy. It kind of tastes like a remoulade. It's so good. The bun is kind of sweet, which I wasn't expecting. This is a delicious sandwich. The only thing it's missing, there's nothing crispy on this sandwich. It needs some like Peking duck skin. That's what would have taken over the top. Overall, I'll give it like a 7.9. All right, this is something I really appreciate about this festival. They're selling restaurant merch. I love restaurant merch. If I ever have my own food festival, I'm definitely gonna have all the merch from the restaurants. I mean, you have Katz's merch, Lucali. This touch selling restaurant merch is awesome. I love it. This is the line for Schmackwich, which I've never heard of, but the line is crazy.
How long have you been waiting in this line?
Probably been waiting like 25 minutes for this one.
The sandwich, are they gonna live up to the hype, to the top?
I don't know. Some stalls have a pretty long wait and others don't. So I don't know. We'll see if this one's worth the 25 minutes or not. All right, here we got this is the Wagyu chopped cheese from Schmackwich. Waited like 25 minutes for this, but it looks greasy and absolutely scrumptious. Try it out. Oh. We're in New York City, so I have high hopes for a chopped cheese, but this is dank. Super creamy on the inside. I like the addition of the lettuce. They say it's Wagyu, but when it's chopped up, who cares if it's Wagyu or not Wagyu? It's all the same when it's all chopped up. But even still, it's the perfect level of cheese, not too cheesy, not too light. This gets like a 7.7. All right, next we got the Italian sausage and pepper sandwich from Regina's Grocery. I've heard great things about Regina's Grocery. I've never been. Usually about their Italian sandwiches, not about their sausage and peppers, but we'll try it out. Woo. The sausage is kind of crispy on the outside, really good fennel seasoning. The peppers and onions are decent. The bread's a little too big. I don't know, they're putting it on like an Italian seeded bread, which I normally like, but with the sausage, there's too much bread to sausage ratio. Just give me the sausage and peppers by themselves almost. I'll give it a 7.4. All right, next, we're in line for something special, and you're about to see what it is. All right, next is Chef Kwame's Patty Palace. He's doing a curry chicken patty. It's basically a Jamaican patty in a Jamaican bun. This is nuts. This is like carb overload. This will keep you full for like 2 weeks. This thing is, I don't even know how to eat this thing. Yum. This is so good. The chicken is perfectly curried. The bun is soft. The coleslaw is kind of tangy. I think there's like a ketchup in here. This is absolutely delicious. This isn't something I would normally get, but it's a lot better than I would expect. I'll give it a 7.9. All right, one weird thing that I've noticed about this food festival is it's hosted by Keith Lee, but he's not anywhere in sight. I've asked people, have you seen him? Have you seen him? No, no one's seen Keith Lee. I haven't heard anyone even mentioning Keith Lee, which is really strange. I feel like if it's your own food festival, you should be one with the people, you know, shaking hands, kissing babies, eating pizza with everyone. That's how I would do it. But Keith Lee, where are you at? You're just not here. That's so strange. All right, next is one I'm very nervous about. So Rockstar Chicken did a collab with Bulldog to do the world's spiciest chicken sandwich. And I asked the lady, is it really that spicy? She said, yes, it really is. And I don't handle my spice well, but I figured when I'm here, I may as well go for it. And they sauced this bad boy up. I'm actually kind of scared. Let's do it. You got this. Oh my God. No. All right, it's very, I need a second. Oh, the fries are disgusting. Oh. These fries that it comes with are disgusting, but I think they're just made to complement the spiciness to cool it down a little bit. All right, the flavor is outstanding. It's that soy garlic, but they just put way too much spice in this, at least for me. The chicken's juicy, but that's a one bite for me. I'll give it like a 6.6 because this thing is hell. All right, next we get the Russen Daughters potato latke with sour cream, and it looks like green caviar. The caviar almost looks like little warheads or something. It looks kind of strange, but try it out. I was not expecting that. The caviar tastes like wasabi, for real. It's not too crispy. I like Russen Daughters, but it's not their best effort today. I'll give it like a 6.9. Nice. So tickets to the event, I think were 25 bucks, which isn't bad, considering that you still have to pay for the food when you get here. And the prices aren't bad either. They're like 10, 15 bucks, which is good. You don't want to go to a food festival and it to be over 20. That's when there's problems. The lines have been decent. Overall, it's doing a good job so far. All right, next we're at Raku, and they're giving out haha noodles, which I'm never sure what it is, but it sounds fun. It looks like there's pork, scallions, cold noodles. Yum. It's really cold, which is so nice. I always said a cold dish at a hot food festival, there's nothing better than it. There's scallions, garlic, sesame oil, pork. That's really good. That gets like a 7, 8. All right, next we got a collab dish between Fire Escape and Namwa. I've been to Fire Escape and had their scallion burrito. It's pretty good. I've never been to Namwa. They're doing a Mapu Cheese, which I've never heard of. I had to ask the guy what it was. He said it's basically like a chili with cheese and a fried dough. All right, I'm not really sure what this is, but this looks like it's gonna cause problems in the bathroom. But try it out. If it's good, it's good. Well, I was not expecting that. It doesn't taste like chili at all. The fried dough kind of tastes like pizza garlic bread, which I don't hate. I don't really know what it tastes like. It tastes like smoky. It's kind of spicy at the back of my throat a little bit. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite thing. I'll go like 6-2 on this. All right, next we got the Burata Slice from La Industrie. I've done a video before on this place, but I still think it's the best slice of pizza in the world. I gave Lucali an 8.5. I think when I actually reviewed this place at the spot, I think I gave it like a 9.5. I can't remember, something like that. Let's see if it's as good now. It's so good. It's crunchy, the cheese is perfect, lightly greasy, but not too greasy, just a little bit of that. You always want a little bit, you don't want it to be dry. If Lucali gets 8.5, this is like a 9.3. Still probably one of the best slices of pizza ever. I do wish though that they did a little bit something more unique for this food festival, but hey, it's still really good. All right, and there you have it. That's a look at the Keith Lee Family Style Food Fest by Complex. Overall, there was some good and some bad, but let's start with the good. The vibe of the place is just super cool. It has that like New York streetwear kind of vibe. The venue itself is super cool. It's like very interesting with different floors and levels. That's very unique for a food festival. Other thing is the restaurants that they chose are all top-notch heavy hitters. So Keith Lee did a great job curating it. Some negatives, there's just too many people. Sometimes it felt kind of just chaotic, a little too crazy for me. Other thing that I wasn't a huge fan of is that some of the restaurants were just selling what they already sell at the restaurant. I wish they did something unique, a little bit more, like more collabs, more interesting dishes that you wouldn't otherwise be able to get at their own restaurant. But overall, if I had to give Keith Lee a score, 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a 7. I think there's areas for improvement, but overall, I thought it was a pretty cool event. And there you have it. Follow for more food adventures, because tomorrow we're gonna go to Matt James's food festival and see how his is. So of course you're gonna be able to compare this one to tomorrow's. Who does it better, Keith Lee or Matt James? Let's find out. See you soon.